the click pattern that normally works doesn't work. Fuck me, dude. Swear if I died that fucking wave. There we go. I didn't die. Oops, thank you. Oh man, this level's brutal. It's a fucking brutal level, dude. 835. That's a lot of attempts. That's more than most ideals take me. Is it actually an ideal? No, but I know people were saying that this, once you learn it, it gets really consistent, and it shouldn't be insane demon, and they are wrong. They are really fucking wrong. This doesn't get consistent, point blank, unless I'm supposed to be like learning this to the degree where I can micromanage every single input of the level. Unless that's what you're expected, which if you're expected to do that, that's kind of stupid. Then like, no, this doesn't get consistent once you learn it. I will say the concept is really cool. I mean, I'll give this a thumbs up just because I think that conceptually, like, this level's awesome. I really like the idea. I think the designs that accompany the breaking blocks are also pretty solid. I do think that the level looks good. I'm glad to see something like this rated. However, that doesn't translate to good gameplay necessarily. And it's also a case where the gameplay choices are really what soils this. Like, I think that the level is extremely unbalanced. Like, there are parts like the ship and UFO sections where it's unironically harder to die than it is to not die. However, then you get stuff like the ball and like some of like the later cube parts and the spider's stupid. Those parts just never got consistent. They really don't. It took me forever to practice the later cubes where I was able to get a good pattern for those, but still, it's like so much like actively going on, and even in like the parts where it's like, yeah, it's pretty hard to die, you still have to like pay attention. You don't get a break in this level, and it's hard to like remember the patterns because there's just no differences in the gameplay. It's just breaking block numbers. I also really didn't like the spider part, how there are the certain numbers that are made out of breaking blocks that are scaled down, and I know why it was done. The reason it was done was to make it so that there are they're able to be longer stretches of numbers without clicks, as it probably wouldn't be possible otherwise, maybe. But as the spider, you can clip through. You can just click and just go through the hitboxes of the breaking blocks, land on nothing, and you just get screwed over for no reason. And I think that's really bad. If there's something that can be fixed about that, it 100% should be done, because that is extremely unfair. Like, again, I get the design choice. I get why it was done. But, like, that's not okay. It's awful to just, like, do the click pattern correctly, only to just end up clipping in between two breaking blocks. Like, that happened to me multiple times from Zero, and it was very, very frustrating. But yeah, I don't know if I would recommend this one personally. I didn't have a great time with it, but I don't know. Yeah, wasn't for me. Although again, I do think the level is cool with what it goes for. It is.